This is about a new account that's cropped up on Twitter, and I'm gonna use them as an example for how you guys, you VTubers and just creators in general, should be aware about people who are doing fake commissions. Okay, this is how it started, but as I started digging deeper and deeper, I uncovered a massive rabbit hole of a fraud VTuber art agency. Just watch so you could just see how this unfolds. So this is the accounts. V Artist MV, their nickname is Martina Vasquez, VTuber, V Artist, and 3D modeler. Beware the angry Batwoman. Illustrator and character designer, EN VTuber, banner and profile photo, myself. Do not repost my art. Member of V Being Forever, your YouTuber design haven. The first red flag for this account to me is the fact that they say they're an artist, but yet they only have one example of their art, as in they use the same piece for both the profile photo and the banner and their pinned tweets, and the rest of their page is retweeting. We can maybe say and argue, what if they're just a new artist, so they don't have that much art? But I would typically assume if you are a VTuber that makes your own art, you probably would have your own banner art and your own profile photo and your own model that you drew yourself. Like, you would have separate pieces of art for each icon. So it doesn't make sense to me that they're using the same piece for literally everything when they themselves are an artist. I could also understand if you are a VTuber who doesn't do art, this just maybe is the only piece of art of your model you currently have. So therefore, you're just using it for everything. Cowie, does anyone use their whole model as a profile photo? Yeah, this also is really sus to me because from what I know, no VTuber would use the entire shot of their model as a profile photo. They typically crop it into just the model's face. Even if you're gonna use only your model for everything, you would crop it into your face, right? At least for the profile photo, so we can see the model's face. So on first proprietary glance, there's a lot of red flags going on. Then we have here, come on, hashtag VTubers, the slots are still open. Where are y'all? DM me for commission info. This is the second item of their account that looks really suspicious to me. They claim they're an artist, and then they say DM for commission info because they don't have a card or a website or a VGen or any other item of documentation that can show me your credibility as an artist. Most artists who do commissions will have a card, which is a website in which you will kind of have your pricing information, your commission information, examples of past work and what you offer. When you say DM for commission info, it's really, really vague. This tells me that either this person is inexperienced and hasn't done art before or hasn't done commissions before, but then they advertise themselves as a VTuber, V artist, 3D modeler, illustrator, and character designer. So they advertise themselves as like all of this, but they don't have a portfolio. They don't have a price sheet, anything else that somebody who is a professional artist, professional as in you just do it for money, right? They don't have any of the other stuff that professional artists have. And again, maybe we could argue they're a brand new artist that just started doing commissions. But again, it's all about context clues. And this combined with the first item that already looks sus, which they only have one example of their work, yet they say they're an artist, is sus. And if we scroll down their page, the rest of their page is all retweets. All retweets. So they have one art piece from 2023, which this looks human drawn to me. This doesn't really look AI to me, on first guess at least. Then we have this video, and then we have this fox, which looks very, very different than their older piece. Maybe you can argue this piece was over a year ago, so maybe their art style changed. And let's take a closer look at this artwork. First off, the third item that looks suspicious to me is the fact that this is super low res. I understand that a lot of artists like to upload their work in a low resolution because they don't want art theft. Again, we're all talking about context here. And when you take all these items that I'm pointing out collectively, they start looking a little suspicious. But this piece is giving AI. There is a lot of very AI elements to it. And I'm gonna put another disclaimer right out the gate. Typically when I accuse people of using AI, it's when we have a lot of work that we can look at, a lot of examples, history, whatever. This person only actually has 2 art pieces on their page, only one of which I actually think used AI. So there's not much that we can cross-check with. But if we look at this piece, there's a lot of really odd elements that are happening. This is a fox girl, but the hair swooshes up like this, and then we have another like S shape up here. This is not a tail, this is just her hair, but I think AI broke and made it into the hair. Then look at this strand of hair here, how it becomes thinner and then it gets thicker again and curves out. And the tail starts at the bottom of her cape. And then look at the leg garter detail, right? Because this is definitely borrowing from a very Chinese-esque aspect of art. The clothing gives more hanfu than it gives kimono. And a lot of this like red rope detailing is something that Chinese happens a lot in like Chinese cultural work. What's that called again? That keychain with the red rope that folds in, that is a sign of like good, it's like a good luck charm in China. I'm Chinese, I just forgot the name of it. This red leg garter detailing looks like it, but why is it so different? Like look at the two thigh garters and how this one looks like a bow, like a flower, and this one looks like a bunch of spider webs. And then these flowers on the cape that don't really look like flowers, we can't really look at the fingers to see whether they're correct or not anatomically, which is, again, finger error is a big mistake that AI tends to make. But it's too blurry. We can't zoom in. There's like a random little red thing on the leg. And what are these V things on her knees? It looks like AI was trying to make thigh highs. The sock is literally the same color as the skin, as if there was no sock at all. But what I think is also really interesting is in their bio, they have member at V Being Forever. Welcome to V Being, your VTuber design haven. Step into the realm of creativity with V Being, your go-to design agency in the vibrant VTuber world. Graphic design agency, they have a card and they joined December 2023. They're only following 5 people. Wow. Elon Musk and 4 of the biggest VTubers out there. And look at this pinned tweet. Attention VTubers, don't miss out on your chance to shine brighter than ever. Place your orders now and experience the magic of V Being, where dreams becomes reality 1 pixel at a time. And then they have whatever, this little graphic here, which I would again say, if you are trying to claim that you are a design agency, why would you put out what objectively is the ugliest and most illegible looking graphic I've ever seen? The reason being, this thin font over this like faded logo in the back makes it really difficult to read any text that overlaps with the logo in the backgrounds. From a graphic perspective, this already doesn't read well to me. And I am not trying to make fun of artists if you happen to make designs that look like this. These people, though, are trying to claim they're a design agency who is taking commissions for this professionally. The level of graphics you're putting out doesn't match up to the level of commissions you're looking to take. I looked under their media. They have claimed they're a design agency, but they have 0 examples of any work. You're gonna tell me you're a design agency that cannot show any art examples whatsoever of past work? And then we go to their card, coming soon. Welcome to V Being, your VTuber design haven, and it's 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Hold on, wait guys, I think we've opened a can of worms. So guys, if you go to people who follow V Being, there's only 33 followers, right? Let's click this. There's a lot of really suspicious looking accounts. Let's look at this one. So we have Rose, and we have over here Martina Vasquez. Look at the formatting: VTuber V artist, Rose VTuber V artist, comms open. Look at Rose's page. I'm Rose Williams, hashtag VTuber magical idol girl, 27, illustrator, following a lot more people than who follow them, which was the same case with Martina. Again, following 4,000 people, only 600 followers. That in itself is not like anything sus, right? They claim they're a 2 and 3D illustrator, a VTuber manager, a web designer, model made by themselves. I'm just gonna be a little blunt. I'm not trying to make fun of artists. I don't think this person's a genuine artist. If you claim you're a 2 and 3D artist that takes commissions, that is also potentially part of this agency, but this is your banner. And also, this piece looks very AI to me also. The hair is behaving weirdly here, and like the hair in the center of the chest just melts into the tie that disappears, that makes a little like yellow tag that sticks out, and there's a weird purple thing in here. Look, there's wings that come out of the head, right? But the line of the wing like connects into the hair, and it looks like there's like traffic road lines down the shirt, and then there's 2 belts for some reason, but the skirt cuts in here, but there's still a belt here, and then the garters are being really wonky. My guess is they probably cut this hand off because it looked weird. Like, look at the garters. The garters look really off. What in the AI is this piece? But anyways, oh, they have a Twitch link, but it's literally just twitch.tv. But again, guys, they claim they're an artist, and they claim they're a 2 and 3D illustrator and a VTuber manager, web designer. They have basically no art on their page. I guess this is like much older art. Hey, are you a VTuber looking for a very cute but affordable model? You want a new model? We've got what you need. But they have 3 examples of art, and one of them is just blatant AI. Oh, we got a closer look. Yeah, you can see the weird behavior here, the weird logo, what is happening here. I am not trying to say this to make fun of artists. Anybody with some art background can look at this and tell me that this is AI. But I'm just saying, I'm trying to point out the similarities between this account and Martina Vasquez. It's the same thing. They have an old account with like basically very, very little art on it, and then bam, one AI piece that they use for all their graphics. Same thing. They have really old art on this account, 2 examples, and then bam, only one piece that looks really AI that's recent. That is also their profile photo. That is also their banner. Also in the same location too, all on the left side. Okay, let's see this person. V artist Jane Henry. Order now. VTuber, coffee addict, game dev, only safe for work, entertainer, studio at V Being Forever. So they work for V Being Forever. I'm announcing a 100-day VTubing art showcase challenge to promote my commissions even more, starting May 20th. Hashtag portfolio day 2024, April 11th. Wait, yeah, Martina, this account is also engaging with that account too. This Martina account is just retweeting stuff from this Jane account. Look, retweeting Jane, retweeting Jane, retweeting Jane. They claim this is theirs, okay? Let me just do a reverse image search and see if it actually is true. So I did a reverse image search of this pirate girl, and it got me a lot of AI results. CRAI, pirate girl, PixAI, pirate girl, CRAI, another pink-haired pirate themed girl, PixAI, another pirate girl, CR, another pirate. That's not necessarily proof, but we can again look at this piece, and this piece is quite giving AI for a couple of reasons. She is a pirate girl with water behind her, but the elements between like the cracks of her hair is all white. It's not blue, it's not the water, it's not filled in. Look at the hands. Look at how messed up they are. Look at this hands. Her hair is just intersecting into the fingers. The more you look at it, the worse it gets, by the way. She has this thing strapped to her body, but what is this exactly? Is this supposed to be a bunny or a bag? Is there supposed to be a tongue sticking out of this face? The garter looks weird. Yeah, this hand is backwards. Your thumbs point into your face, not out of your face, if you can see the palm. The shirt design isn't even consistent. Like there's this thing over here, but there's none on this side. Again, I'm gonna add a disclaimer, and it's gonna piss people off because I'm adding disclaimers, but I'm just gonna add a disclaimer anyways, okay? When I'm saying these things, I'm not making fun of actual artists. I'm not making fun of actual art. I love actual art. Anybody with eyeballs can tell this is a horrible abomination of AI. And then this is supposed to be an anchor, but it's not even an anchor. And the pirate ships are all drowning in the back. They're claiming they're an artist that can make an art piece that is rendered this well. The anatomy, horrendous. But look at how they add the text day one on here, which is objectively very, very bad graphic design. This is giving graphic design is my passion. Somebody who can render this well should also have some knack for graphic design. You may not be a graphic designer, but you at least probably have a knack for text that looks good on art, right? And they ran it through an is it AI detector, 86% human. AI detectors are not, because a lot of AI art is trained off of human art. So a lot of human art gets flagged as being AI and vice versa. You can have AI art that gets flagged as being human artwork. This is day 3 of her example VTuber art showcase. This is again giving very AI. As you can see, the buttons aren't circular. This is just 3 dots for some reason. The buttons don't line up. The tie is an awkward shape. There's a little combination here. We could argue if it was only a couple of those mistakes, you know? Like, I forget the hands all the time too. Sometimes I'll draw the thumb the wrong way and I'm like, crap, and I have to fix the hand. All those mistakes together. It's all about everything together that determines its AI. But again, this is giving very AI too. The bow does not look bow-like at all. Again, human artists draw with intention. So why would a human artist split the button into 3? Wait, I reverse image searched. It's not from a manga. This is giving AI as well, actually. If we open this in a new tab, right? What is happening here? She's supposed to have like a floppy bunny ear, but this ear just disappears behind the hand. AI has a tendency, if one object disappears behind the other, AI has no object permanence, okay? It'll just disappear. Some of the skirt lines are wonky. We can maybe pass that off as like it being an actual human that made human mistakes. Yeah, the empty text bubble. I don't even know what this text is. I can't read Japanese. If any of you guys can read Japanese, let me know what this says. I have a feeling it's probably not anything in Japanese. Oh my God, another AI chibi. And then this is their day 8. Again, AI has a tendency to make really vector but lines in varying thicknesses. This on its own is probably the least AI looking item here. On first glance, maybe it's like human drawn, right? But with context of the rest of their artwork, look at the ice cream and then the style of the chibi. And then this like really, really manga style. And then we have an extremely anime style. There's very little style consistency throughout their art pieces. But this account, Jane, is in Studio V Being Forever, this fake VTuber art agency. And then we have these other fake accounts like Martina just engaging with Jane's tweets and retweeting it. Oh my God. This account Rose is again retweeting Jane's tweets. Jane's AI art. So is this person Jane like the overarching one that just has like sub alt accounts that are constantly retweeting their stuff? Oh, wait, no. They say their manager is Rosie Vtuber. But there's also this Martina account that basically only retweets their stuff. And all of them follow this VTuber graphic media agency. And then there's so many other sus accounts that follow this account too. Look at Grace, a whole bunch of numbers. VTuber artist for hire. What in the AI is this profile photo? This is an old account. What is this tweet? What about this cute little person? So they have this tweet. What about this cute little person? Look at this piece that Rose created. I'm confused. Won't ask me why, because you all still don't know that Elder Nighthound is streaming with a different skill set that y'all should have to learn. Go check it out. Art at Rosie VTuber. So Rose is stating that this is an art piece they made, but this is a piece that Grace posted. Grace also being a page that claims to be an artist. I mean, I'm just saying they look really similar. The shoe style looks really similar with the really rounded top, the saturated colors, the round circles for the eyes, the exclamation mark, the 3 little spikes, you know, the shock. I'm just saying, this is weird. Why are these accounts looking so similar? And then we have this account, guys. Again, the same profile photo that is also used for their banner. Look at the name format. Jenny Cooker, VTuber, VR chat, live 2D, and 3D artist. Also following 4,000 accounts with only 10% of actual accounts following them back. They're a member of V Being Forever. Again, this same freaking VTuber art agency commissioned for Ice Skater. Take your streaming to new heights with a custom VTuber model from the US. From us, sorry. Book now to get 40% off and start shining in the VTuber world. They all type the same too. Don't miss out on your chance to shine brighter than ever before. Place your orders now and experience the magic of V-Being. They literally write the same. Either they all went to ChatGPT or whatever, and this piece is again AI. We can break this down one by one, guys. The hair strand that just like loops together on the forehead that connects. There's no end to the hair in sight. Just goes down, connects, and then comes back up. The 2 eyes are rendered differently. Like this pupil is more oval than this one. This one is round. The hair strands just bleed into other strands. Like look at this strand just bleeding into this strand. This ear looks weird. She only has 1 earring though. They didn't give her another one. Again, more strands of hair. Like there's a hair strand here that just disappears into nothing. There's supposed to be a headband, but it doesn't connect. It breaks. And then the headband restarts again over here. And then look at the boobs. They are very not boobing. The bow just melts into one side of the bikini, but it literally, there's no bow on the other side. And again, more hair strands melting into the other hair strands. And again, this is another account in which they have claimed they're a VTuber and an artist, a live 2D, 3D artist with 2 art examples. It looks like they took this piece that they maybe made on their own, right? This doesn't look like a very AI style. This looks like something they probably drew potentially. And they just ran that through AI. But they're claiming that this is their art, right? Book a custom VTuber model from us and book now and get 40% off. So they're using this to claim as if this is work they can do. Look at the shape of the hair waves. How it sticks out here, how it goes back in, the color of the bra, everything, the head position. It is quite evident they took their art and stuck it into AI and asked AI to make a different version of it. And you see how they have their hair crossing across their chest like this? That's probably why AI gave the bikini like a tie up at the top. Oliver V Artist and Live 2D Rigger. Notice all of these artists call themselves a V artist. As in like, I guess VTuber artist. I feel like no VTuber artist calls themselves this. Maybe I'm wrong, right? I'm not a VTuber, but I am an artist. And this is very odd of a naming to me. I want to point out though, first off, again, the usage of one art piece, then being used as the profile photo, the same piece. But I want to point out, look at this banner design. Look at the off-white text with the red 3D background drop, right? Look at the red 3D of the text. How the text has this like pointy element to it. The graphic style is kind of similar to what Jane's cooking up over here. I'm not saying it's one-to-one. It's just giving very similar. Hey, you! Are you a new VTuber looking for a very cute but affordable live 2D model, or you want a new cute space form camera emoji? Well, I've got what you need. And look at their media. They claim they're an artist. They have only one example of their art. A lot of artists are really busy. You don't have that much time on your hands. They don't have any recent work to put out. So therefore, you know, you may not have enough posts on your page, whatever. I'm just saying this is all, again, everything in the collective. All these accounts look so similar. The format, the same, how they have only one art piece, but they use that one art piece for literally everything. And the way they even type is similar. And the way they all call themselves a V artist is really similar. And they all happen to follow the V Being agency. They have V Being Forever in their bio. Jenny has member at V Being Forever. Grace doesn't have that in their bio though, I will say. But Grace's page does look a little different. They look like a bot, but they look different. Rose also has VTuber manager and they are Jane's manager. And Jane is also at V Being Forever. I totally forgot about this original account. We have Martina Vasquez, VTuber V artist, also at V Being Forever. Oh my god, basically like everybody that claims they're an artist that follows this account is a bot. This person, Soba Yummy, claims they're professional VTuber artists in 2 and 3D. They have basically no art, except their first post is very AI. This is AI. I could keep pointing out what makes it look like AI. I don't know if we need to do the whole song and dance again, but the coloring, the rendering, etc. Look, there's like a hair strand here cutting into the shoulder, but there should be no hair strand there because it doesn't make sense. We have strands of hair getting thicker, randomly thinner, and then bleeding back into the hair, which is very odd. And then we have an art piece that looks more hand-drawn. This one could have actually been drawn by them. And then we have a lot of like stream screenshots looking for more people and friends to collab with. They average apparently 1,299 viewers. They have a max viewers of 3.3 thousand viewers. Okay, who are you? Because there's very few streamers that average these numbers. So if you do average these numbers, you're like on the top of Twitch, right? Also, what legit streamer that averages 1.3 thousand viewers would be posting screenshots of their Twitch analytics, being like looking for more friends and people to collab with? People who average 1.3 thousand viewers do not need to look for people to collab with. They already have people begging for them to collab with. Yeah, is this female Shoto art even theirs actually? This looks hand-drawn, but I don't know if they drew it. It's a piece that is actually on Facebook. Yeah, so I found the original pic on Facebook posted by Rabia Berlin. This was posted in 2022, so that artwork is stolen. So after looking at that, we can confirm it's AI at best and stolen art at worst. And then we have Jessica, GFX Jessica 1, VTuber artist. Again, same profile photo as their banner. Like these AI bots literally don't change. DM for inquiries, commissions open. Again, look, notice how these guys never have a card, never have a portfolio, never have a list of prices, past examples of their artwork. Made 3D for my friend, da 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 da. Hey everyone, looking for 2D model, hit me up, commissions open. Oh, would you look at that? They look a little similar to this Twitter. Guys, you know what's the craziest part? You know how full circle this goes? I have a YouTube video about an artist who steals VTuber rigs and claimed it as their own. So look at this screenshot from Ezzy Charm. Hi friends, guess what? Just finished by creating my new live 2D model. This is a rig that Ezzy Charm, this fake bot account that we've proven that now deleted their account, claimed to have made. Look at what model Jessica claimed to have made. It's the same model, the same rig that they're claiming to have made. The same one that this fake account that I already called out, Ezzy Charm, also claimed to have made. No. Hey everyone, looking for 2D VTuber model. Hit up me, comms open, DM me. They're claiming to have made Iron Mouse's model? Do you think we are dense? Do you think I will believe you, GFX Jessica 1, that you rigged Iron Mouse's model? And you know what? This fake artist rigger also happens to follow our fake VTuber agency. Look, all of these fake accounts that I just pulled up, Oliver, Jenny, Grace, Rose, Jane, Martina, Soba, and Jessica, the thing they have in common, they all follow V Being V Graphic Media, this fake VTuber art agency that makes stolen art or steals people's art all the time and runs it through AI. I can't believe these fake art bots now have fake art agencies. I mean, and we have our final example. We have Alicia Brown, V artist, comms open. I'm a VTuber artist, wielding my digital brush to bring imagination to life. We don't need to even go over their page anymore, guys. Okay, just following way more people than they actually do follow, retweeting the V graphic media art. They somehow only engage with V Being, and they say they're an artist, but they only have like 2 works to show. Again, I'm not saying if you are an artist and you only have 2 example works to show that there's any issues with you. I don't think that's the case at all. I'm just trying to point out that given all of the context we covered, how so many of these fake artists use AI or claim other people's rigs to be theirs, and they all happen to follow this fake VTuber art agency. It's just nuts. This is a crazy rabbit hole of fake VTuber art. At the end of the day, guys, what I really want you guys to take out of this conversation we're having is to be safe. And if you are going to commission somebody for art, and if you are going to commission somebody to get some work done, please double, triple, quadruple check. There is a lot of red flags that you guys should be on the lookout for. If you are an artist who does comms and you have one of these two red flags, whatever that I mentioned, it's not the end all be all. I would just say, if I were you, I would try to avoid having these red flags so you can look more professional to people who are interested in commissioning. You know, there's many reasons why artists don't have cards, portfolios, whatever. When I first started taking commissions, I was a new artist. I didn't have a card or a portfolio because I was new. There's other things, right? Big ones you want to check. One, if you're going to commission somebody on Twitter, make sure they have a lot of examples of their work with a consistent art style. That's a big one. So therefore, you know what you're getting. Two, that they have a portfolio or a card so you can go see their prices and examples of their past work. Three, don't take commissions through DMs unless you truly trust that artist. I really recommend going through a site like VGen or something else that you as an artist or a commissioner can then stay protected. So you don't get your money stolen and then not receive any artwork in return. Or even worse, receive stolen artwork from somebody. And again, make or double, triple check that this person has had other people they've worked with so that you can ask them about their experience working with this artist. If it is an artist that has nobody who has worked with them before, which, you know, we've all been there. I've done commissions. There was the first person that commissioned me where I have had no past examples, right? And I'm really grateful they took me on and they trusted me. But if somebody has no past previous clients, then do they at least have a large arsenal of past work you can look at to confirm that this person has made stuff? It even helps if they're a streamer, so you can go to their Twitch and double, triple check, you know, their live drawing pieces so you know they hand make the artwork themselves. So just stay safe at the end of the day. This is why a lot of people commission like brand name or big name artists, because at least like with a big name artist, you know they are an artist versus these like fake bot accounts that are selling fake art.